Anything for the sports channel, Gary.
Alrighty, well, happy Monday. We had a great day trading today and a little bit of swing trading. So our first trade of the day was Spce. They got an upgrade. We had a nice little gap up today, and I was trying to get my orders filled, but I couldn't really get in at any different spot because for some reason it was like halted and the shares weren't allowing me to buy. I couldn't get into my option contracts. So basically what we did was once the halt was kind of resumed, we got long on Spce over 1850. And we added over 19. So first trade on Spce is over 1850. So here's our first entry right here, over 1850. Then we added over 19. And we took some profits off right at about 1920. So that was a nice little trade. But then we got this nice bullish pin bar. And then over 19 again, we added back in our contract. And we got one off at 1930. Then Spce started to form this nice little triangle pattern right at about here where we're making lower highs, but at the same time we made a higher low right here. And right over here at about 1920, I actually added back in another small little contract. And then we just started really peeling off profits. We got one contract off at about 1950, and we got our last contract off right at about 1980. So Spce just turning in and out, in and out, in and out. And so that was a nice revenue trade of $72 on Spce. So really good Monday, good swing trades going on. And then our next trade of the day was Target. So Target was in the game plan to go long over 156. And the reason for that was because Target on the daily chart was forming this nice little bull flag along with a triangle pattern. So our lows are getting higher, and we have this bull flag, so we have this move up, that's from the gap up, and we went sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And the fifth day, we're actually gapping up, and we're busting the all-time highs, and the all-time high breakout pattern is my favorite pattern. So in the morning, I actually was a little bit early. I got one contract just over 155. I was a little bit of an early bird. Stop was just a 5-minute close below 154. Then we got a kind of weird pattern, but right about here, we got this nice move up, and we got this consolidation, and right over 155.50, we added another contract. So that's right about here. This is a buyable candle over the bull flag, and a lot of our subscribers caught this trade too. So this is a nice clean move. So we added over 155.50, and I even added again over 156, the old all-time high. So there we go. Now we have a nice, good breakout. Not as much volume as I'd like, so Target's a little bit of a slower mover. Not the best day trading stock, but this will definitely be a great swing trade. Then we got a nice push up, and I took off one of my contracts right at 156.60. So I was right about there. Got the cool off, got the back test of the old all-time high. Then we started to come up right over here. I could have added. I decided not to. And then right over here, you could have added over here 156.40, but we didn't. We got a nice good consolidation, another breakout, a higher high with not a lot of follow through. Okay, that's a little bit dangerous. That means that we could be looking at something like a rising wedge. But Target's not really a breakout type of stock. It's the type of stock where it hits the moving average and then likes to bounce. So we just peeled off our last contract right about there. And so that was Target. And then later in the day, we got this nice, good move up and then the consolidation. And right over here, over 157, I went ahead and got long another call contract. And that's right about here. And then we got the nice push up. And what I did was instead of just taking profits on that call contract, I sold the 160 call. So what that does is it kind of locks in half of my profits from the 157.5 call and then secures some of those gains. So look. On the 157.5 call, we're at $0, even though like it's below our entry. But right here on the call we're selling, it's plus $19. No day trades needed or anything, and it's now a synthetic swing trade. Good way to own the stock. So that was Target today. So Target was a nice revenue trade of at least $82. So nice solid Monday to start the day. Spy is bullish if it can close the day above 335. We drew out this candle on Sunday night just kind of as like a prediction candle. So let's get rid of that and see how that goes. But Spy, if we can close the day above this breakdown candle of 335.70, that's mega bullish. If we can close the day above our gap and hold the gap at about 333 area, especially 333.50 where we're at right now, that would be pretty bullish. And then it's not necessarily bearish if we get down below there, but closing the day below this gap, the gap up that we just created, 328.50, wouldn't be the best of sign for the bulls, but we just created a lot of space right now on this gap up. So we can expect something like a higher low and then a higher high. But keep in mind, we're due for likely big consolidation on the higher time frame charts. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. See ya.